A lot of the pictures that we see with pets have that demonic pet eye, and there's a way to remove that. We don't want the pet to look like they're from outer space. Oh, outer space pet. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually show you how to remove that, okay? All you have to do is select the zoom tool on the toolbar and just zoom into the eyes. Just select it with the zoom tool. Go ahead and release, and there you go. And first thing, all you have to do is come over here to the layers palette and create a new layer because we don't actually want to effect or directly effect our background layer here. So just go ahead and just make a new layer, just like that. Come right over to the toolbar and select the brush tool, and with black set as the foreground color, come right up here to the brushes preset picker, and we need to select the size brush. You don't want the brush larger than the pet's actual eye. You just want just a little bit smaller or maybe about the same size, okay? So just go ahead and click outside of the brushes preset picker to select it, and I'll just come right over to the eye and just start to paint black right on the eye. Now try to get a little bit creative if you can, okay? Just try to make it look realistic as you can. There we go. And I'll just come over here and paint over this one. Just like that. There we go. Looking good, looking good. And come right over to the toolbar and set the foreground to white. Okay, so make white the foreground, come right back up to the brushes preset picker, and now what we need to do is actually make a little highlight on the eye. You can go ahead and bring that, put that highlight back on the eye so it looks just a little bit more realistic. We don't have this like, this really gothic looking dog or anything like that. Okay, so just come over here and I'm gonna select, let's say, a 5 pixel size brush. Now, depending on the size of your image, you might need to go a little larger, a little softer. But what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to select a small, very small brush, and I don't want any hardness at all. Actually, just take the hardness all the way down to 0, okay? It might already be down to 0. If it is, then great. Click outside of the brushes preset picker and just come right over the eye and just add this little highlight, just like that. Just add a little highlight on both sides, just about like that. You see that? So all you have to do after this is just zoom out of the image to make sure it looks right. Okay? There you go. And if you don't like, if you think it's too bright, come up here to image, over here to adjustments, and select brightness and contrast, and you can just turn down the brightness a little bit of that. You see that? Or you can turn it up if you want. But if you think it's too bright, just go ahead and tone it down just a little bit, right about there. There you go. And when you like it, go ahead and click OK. So there you go. All right, so this was before, and now this is after. And that's how you remove demonic pet eye from photos.